Hey, Jeff here, aka Pie Wacket from Van Street Music, and you want to know what never gets old? Hearing your songs on TV. Never gets old. So I wrote this song called Where We Long to Be about 2 years ago with a very talented Canadian named John Lewitt. And you can check his music out. I believe it's johnlewitt.com. You think I would look that up before I did the video, but I didn't. And this is a kind of an acoustic rock song that we pitched to a library in LA. They picked it up, and they do a lot of pitching to the Young and the Restless. So I'm going to play a little bit of it for you, and then I'm going to go over some of the tracks that we did. It's a little bit different than the garage rock that I do. And here we go.
Since there's no vacancies, well, there's no urgency. Why don't we turn this car around? I got you to please, and that's enough for me. Why don't we ditch this town? Let's drive down that old forgotten road.
So that's the basic gist of the song. I don't know if it's Americana. It sounds acoustic rock to me. These are mislabeled here. These are tellies, but I know that's mislabeled. So that's an acoustic guitar that I record, a real one. This was done 2 years ago, so I would say that was the Rode NT1 on my Guild that I did for that acoustic guitar. And again, 2 tracks panned left and right. This would be interesting. I have no idea what this is. Let's listen to this. Not so good. All right, here's a bass. And this is an old recording because I have Guitar Rig 6 now. So this is Guitar Rig 5, and this is a Bass Pro that I normally put the bass through. I still do the same thing with Guitar Rig 6, only I think the settings are different or they have more of them. I had my Vox AC15 at the time. I don't know what guitar I would have used, but anyway. Nothing really exciting there, but again, 2 guitar tracks recorded left and right. And let me just see if I have any. I don't think I have any effects on that. I have a saturation knob on them. That's definitely interesting. The kick is live. Drums again, which I record behind me. Let me just listen to the kick and the overheads together. It sounds like I had the hi-hat with the tambourine on the top of it to give it that effect. But I'm sure there's electronic drums in here, and there are from this. This is Impact. Let me solo this and see what we're doing here. So it looks like I'm hitting 2 keys at the same time, this Atomic Kick 6 and this Atomic Kick 4. I guess that just gives it more punch. Let's see.
Got you to please, and that's enough for me. Why don't we ditch this town?
All right, let's see what this is. Just out of curiosity. Wow, this is a long time ago. This piece of music just got placed literally last week or the week before. I wrote it 2 years ago, and that's just the way production music works. It's very rare. I mean, you got songs that you wrote 3-4 years ago, and then you're starting to see placements for them. But this is, if memory serves me correctly, I think this is Philharmonic, and I don't have any of these programs anymore.
Road, let's stir up some memories.
Because that sounds relatively unnatural to what I do today. Let me see what this is. So I added these strings. Today I use, I think, Spitfire. Abbey Road, maybe? I don't know. Abbey Road. I'll do a session and I'll find them in another session. Let me see what I'm doing with this massive. So that's a sub bass that I'm using. I used to do a drop D bass, and then I use the sub bass now in Massive. There's I think it's just sub bass, or subsonic or something like that. And then John added a piano here. He uses I don't know. Soundscape? I don't know. I know it's not any native instrument piano. Anyway, this is what he added. So that just pushes that along. What I really like about working with John, he's got a great voice, and he has really great equipment. He has a Neumann U87 with UAD plugins and interface. So if you listen to his vocals, there's a lot of depth to them. Here we go.
There's no vacancies, well, there's no urgency. Why don't we turn this car around? I got you to please.
So it's a great microphone for his voice, without a doubt. And then I have I don't know what this is. So it's a transition into the chorus, and this looks like a reverse cymbal. I think just to keep it moving along and do the transitions. And then, of course, I would say always, but have a shaker. And then I add a tambourine in, the two of them. And I'm not sure what this is. It says backing vocal. Let's drive down that over. Oh, that's a low harmony. Oof, that's really bad on its own. And then I do backing vocals that are oohs and ahs. Let's listen to these. So what you got there is this.
Let's drive down that old forgotten road. Let's stir up some memory.
And I believe at the end here,
I always know where I'm going when I see your face in front of me.
So I have some hay vocals there, just adding something to the bridge and keeping the song moving along. This is a really bad low harmony. How does this even fit into the song?
Let's drive down that old forgotten road. Let's stir up some memories.
Yeah, it's not bad in the mix. Sometimes you do a track and it's actually not too bad in the mix when you mix it all together. Kind of adds a little bit of element to it, a little bit of thickness to it. There's not really much to this particular track. Again, some drums, digital drums, low bass and massive shaker tambourine that I recorded with probably the Rode NT1. I did drum tracks here, so these are toms. And this is overheads. I don't know what I did. What did I do here? This is a second pair of overheads. So it's just a cymbal to lift it up a little bit. And then I have electric guitar, which is through a Vox amp, and I have acoustic guitar that was recorded with an NT1. And that's pretty much the whole track. So this one ended up on Young and Restless about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's a 2-year-old song. So, you never know. They get signed and you don't hear anything for a few years, and then all of a sudden it ends up in a show. So anyway, hopefully you learned something from this session, and leave some comments below if you'd like. Thanks.